clearly see is the car tour video. These are the tip tricks how to get a Honda Civic 2025.
Y'all, this man drive crazy.
It's your first car, it does not have to be perfect. Car requirements. Did I do a down payment or did I pay in full? Hello and welcome back to another method effing video. If you're new here, hey. If you're not new here, hey bitch, hey. So this, as you clearly see, is the car tour video. I'm in my car right now with my man. As I can clearly tell, it's like months after I took my initial car video. The intro was just so butch, I had to come back to refilm it today, okay? And we're refilming car video content today as well, so y'all are gonna see that and everything. My Honda, my cutesy Honda, as you see, she's decked out in all of the stuff that I got last time I recorded, which was part 1, which I'm finna show you, and then part 2, which is going to be right now. I know most of y'all from TikTok, so hey TikTok, hey guys, thank you for 1K, because y'all mother did that, and the rest of my followers since then, y'all did that. I love y'all so much. Video coming soon. Pictures are already out on my Instagram, so definitely go check it out. Lean's Diary, Lean's Album, my Finsta, and my business page at zoneout.z, okay? Because new stuff is coming, I promise y'all it is. So for part 1, I'm gonna show y'all just basically what happened, all the deets, etc, and then we're gonna come back for part 2. So let me show y'all part 1. It was very short because I was not yapping how I was supposed to yap. Let's go to part 1 right now.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead, thought my raps wasn't facts till they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. Yeah, they twins, I could tell they ass apart. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. Got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us and the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die, put my money in the grave. When I die, put my money in the grave. I really gotta put a couple niggas in their place. Really just slapped every nigga in a race. I really might tap realest nigga on my face. Lil CC, let it slap with the bass. I used to save hoes with a mask and a cave. Now I'm like, nah, love, I'm good, go away. Ain't about to die with no money out of gave. I was on top when that shit meant a lot. Still on top.
Hey guys, we're at Toyota, All on Nation. I'm recording on my phone. I really like this Nissan. Love the price. We found a better insurance with Geico. If you have Geico and it's, please let me know. Yeah, we're finna go in Toyota because that's the second car I want. I don't want Hondas. They're not on my list, but I don't even want to look at Hondas. I don't know. Like, Hondas are like literally the best car, but like they don't have a good look to them in my opinion. They're all just very bland. So we're gonna see the Toyota Camry and maybe a few Toyota Corollas, and then like I'm making my decision today because if I don't like any of these Toyotas, I'm going with the Nissan. Okay, so I'm gonna see y'all when we inside.
Little nigga, just another state case. Bury my motherfucking chase gang time bounce. Gotta count on my allowance. You niggas snitching, so I gotta rebound it. A nigga tripping like I got $1 zillion. Got the trap jumping like time when I rebound. Then I'm out. Man, I never talk about it. The homie squad, but we all smoke the loudest. Rich niggas and I'm really being modest, cause the way I do my deals never treated.
Next message.
Got you in Houston, but you're from Atlanta, New York from Pennsylvania, something. Fuck, all I know is you hot and you know this. You make it easy to blow this, you know this thing. Working like abs for me, shaped like a glass for me. It's like I knew what I liked. I'm right, I know what I like. 6 tips off even at you. Trying to get you wet like a bad bitch, really need down.
Hey my loves, I didn't even explain what the fuck I'm doing today. So today is finally the official car video, the car tour. I'm so fucking happy. Like, I can't wait for y'all to see my Honda 2025. She's very cute, very elegant. I got the lowest trim of it, so I'm not gonna have like all the extra features that you think I should have, but at the end of the day, it has everything that it needs to drive safe, get me to point A and B, and period. I'm with my friend Jamirian. We're also filming car videos too. So first I gotta clean the inside of my car, because I kid y'all not, I've been in here just like doing the most craziest shit ever that you would think of. Let's clean this car and y'all, this man drive crazy. He's over here saying I'm already here, and I was in front of him. And he's already there, and I'm still 3 minutes away. How the fuck? I didn't even see him drive past me. That's what's really baffling me. Okay, but I'm finna get there. We're going to Best Buy first because I need an SD card, as I literally just said. And I gotta pay attention because I'm in these Atlanta streets, and yeah, it's not a place to be recording, so. Alright, this is the one I'm getting, y'all. I needed a new SD card, so I'm getting this one, 128 gigabytes. It should be like 3 hours on here if I'm not tripping. I see the cameras that everyone's getting. I tried to get the mics over here, but they don't have the minis, and I'm not gonna pay that price for that one when the mini is just as strong, but it's just littler and it's more disclosed. So we're just gonna go out with this one. So hey guys, I'm with Joanne. So we're at this parking garage. We're finna film our cars. I'm gonna film the car video so y'all can see it. I've had this car for about like 3 weeks now, almost to a month. Yeah. So I'm gonna show y'all our cars, because this is mine. I don't know the name for her yet. It's between Black Starfire, and Meadow. His, what's your car name? Skylar? Okay, period.
When a real one holds you down, babe, you supposed to drink. You ain't no fuck with no boss, bitch. I turned you out. You won't catch me in no sharp boots. I burned them out. Bitch, you gotta wait till their birthday to go out of town. Yeah, I talk a lot of shit. He like who you think you is. Nigga, not your bitch. Nigga, not your hoe. Nicky got one up on me. Whole time this shit like 3 and 0, twin. Bitch, I be going in. Bitches clearly want my life, and it's so evident. Cook, clean, and fuck 'em right. I'm so heaven sent. What I look like asking him about another bitch? Might tell you once, won't tell you twice. And post that up, we be alright. See, I gon' tweet and I'm gon' fight fast. Yeah, these hoes sweet as apple pie. Ain't got no car, so hoes be right. But bro say y'all can't even do that. What?
It looks so freaking cute. Everything looks so cute so far.
Let me know how you wanna play it, bitch. You know I'm there. If it was smoke, then I would say it. Bitch, I'm crystal clear.
Okay, so now that you've seen part 1, that's everything that's happened. There's so much more that I should have explained that I am going to explain to y'all literally right now, like the details of the cars and etc. So I don't know what I was doing with my life in the first video. Y'all saw the first part of it, and I was just like, I showed y'all like some of the products that I got and some of them that were coming, but I didn't show y'all like the full picture of my car. I didn't tell y'all what was in the car, what the features of the car are. I ain't say none of that. So I was like, Elena, you literally gotta sit here and redo it. Car for about 3 months now, 3 to 4 months. So she's still very new to me. So I'm still personally learning my car. We did figure out her name though. Her name is Starfire. So boom. So I'm gonna show y'all all the specs, the new stuff that I also got that I did not show y'all in part 1 of the videos. Don't even mind like how pimply my face is. I promise y'all, like, these pimples came out of nowhere because of my period. Like, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. Okay, so let's get right into the mother effing video. Hello, so basically we are here with my lovely Honda 2025 Sports, and she's a Civic. So this is basically how the outside looks. So let's get into some of like how the outside exterior looks, and then we're gonna go into the inside and give y'all like the scoops of it all. Okay, so let's go. Come on. a type of like black. I really did want the silver one. Like I think it's like the, not silver, but like, you know, that matted silver one, you know what I'm talking about? But they were out of it, sadly. First of all, of the whole cross process. I'm gonna kind of explain that later on though, but I deleted it. So for the front, I will say is that for the 2025 model, it is the longest body that they have for Civics. It's kind of like the Accord body in the front, but in the back is still basically a Civic. Very spacious. When I saw like the other Civics, I'm like, dang, like I would have felt very like cooped up in it. I feel like this is like the perfect type of like body for this car. It's honestly T, if you ask me. I'm gonna show y'all the features I don't like and do like, because there's some features that just like remind me of their 2020, honestly their 2020 cars and like their 2021 cars, and I'm just like, how much should I pay for to get a 2025? Okay. I accessorized it. I put sports like all around my car because that's just what I want to do. And this is my license plate. Like she's so cutesy, y'all. I got this piece Kirby one from Amazon. Everything to mention, guys, is that I do have this cute little cross in the back because we love God, we love Jesus, and this car will always be protected by God. So we had to put her in the back with the sports and everything. I think it looks like very sleek, very clean. Everything is linked in the description box below. But I got this Kirby one from Amazon. It is super cute. I love it so much. It's giving tea. Just imagine like the people in the store behind us are just like, what the fuck is she doing on like the cameras from when they come back? They're like, oh my God, why is she here just standing talking to a camera? Content, guys, content. That's basically the whole outside of it. There's nothing more I can say. I got like the cup things that it come with. I did not get tinted windows because my mom did not want me to. I don't know why she didn't want me to, guys, but I really wanted my tinted windows. You can tell that they're a little bit tinted, like just a little bit. If you look at it in the dark, they're tinted, but they're not the tint that I would like because you can still see through it. Like I don't want you to see me in my own car because I want to look at you while you're looking at me, while I'm looking at you not knowing that I'm looking at you, you know? So it just feels a little weird. That is what we have for the outside of the car. When I went car shopping, one of the things I told myself, I was like, okay, car has to look elegant for me. That's why I was also looking at Toyotas, Nissans. Those are my top two around the time, I want to say. This is the outside. We're done with the outside. We love the outside. The outside is giving tea. The outside is giving like that girl moment. Now we're gonna move into the inside because like y'all, it's really cold. My nips are probably showing somewhere in this clip, and I'm ready to go inside the car. So let's go. Okay, so welcome to the inside of my car. Like I said last time, her name is Starfire. I think it matches her like so well. When you first get in my car, I will have a light here that says Honda, y'all. I promise y'all, I literally had it the first time I recorded the car the floor, and it said Honda. I'm gonna put a picture here for y'all. It broke on me, but I'm getting another one, so hopefully this one is T. Hopefully this one works as she should. The controls of it all is definitely a con for me, okay? This is a con. It's cute, but what I will say that it is a basic like manual seat. You cannot remote control it as you usually would do for the other cars. So you know, like in the trims up of the 2025, like the Hondas and stuff, since I have the lowest trim, it doesn't come with those type of specs, but that was 4K more for that, and we were not gonna pay for that, okay? So you know what, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna thug it out. It's okay, because I used to drive my mom's car, her 2019 car. It had this, it worked like a charm. But I most likely will get this seat removed and replaced with the one remote control ones. That's probably like the only thing I really want to change about this car. Okay, so we're in the car, and one of the things I really did want was a sunroof, and as you can clearly see, it does not have one. That was one of my non-negotiables, but I kind of negotiated through it. My mom kept reminding me, this is your first car, it does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect, okay? If you have the money for it to be perfect, I guess that just wasn't God's plan, and that's okay. I'm just gonna thug it out. That's what I kept telling myself. I was gonna be okay, because cars are gonna come and go. They're gonna come in the future, and you're gonna find your perfect car at the end of the day, and you're gonna get your perfect car at the end of the day, okay? Non-negotiable was the heated seats, guys. Okay, if you have a period and you have heated seats in your car, it's great on period time. It's great in the cold weather like this. It's just great overall, and I really wanted those heated seats, okay? But that's just not how it worked for me. My mom, of course, she was more worried about the body, the guts of the car than the look of the car, but I was worried about the looks of the car because I'm only 18. Like, girl, I really want the looks of the car to be there. In the newer cars, they have brighter, way brighter lights than the older ones. I even think in the 2024, if I'm not tripping, they might have these lights. Like, when I tell you, you cannot see me, like, well, you probably can because I got the DJI, but literally, like, without this, like, nah, it's literally so freaking bright. It is so freaking bright. Kind of accessorized it, guys. I got these from Etsy, I want to say. Etsy, this is my favorite anime, Nana. I got two of them. I got one here, and then I got one right here as well. Okay, boom. Our light, our beautiful light. One thing you might notice right off the rip, she does not have a light here. Okay, she does not have a light here. I think that is because it makes up for the light right here. What I will say is that it's bright enough literally for just one of them to be on and you can still see yourself. I don't know if it's the same for this one. Can you see yourself still kind of good? Like, while I'm at night, I can still see myself. I can see myself without the light too, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Now let's get into like all the specs, the console. Let's get into, well, let's not get into that. Let's not. Of course, gonna show out a video of how she self-drives. I will say the self-driving, I'll give it a cute little 9.5 out of 10. The speed is okay for self-driving. I use it a lot on the highway because I do be traveling quite a bit. And for the self-lane driving is really where the that 5% is not there anymore because it doesn't do too good on the curves, but straightforward, it does pretty good on that. Another thing, I know people are looking for gas efficiency. Great on gas, I will say. I feel like it's because I drive so much, I feel like it can be better on gas, but this car is honestly great on gas. It's just because, like, I literally, again, I'm in Statesboro, so the closest, like, big city next to us is Savannah, and that's about an hour and 20 minutes away. I kind of said it, but these are my Kirby pillows, my back pillows. You can have them as back pillows or neck pillows. And these, I got them from Amazon. They're like the cutest thing ever. You'll find them in my Amazon storefront. Link in description box. You already know. Kind of the theme of my car, like anime characters. I don't know how to put it, but that's kind of like the theme of my car. I'm gonna reel it in for y'all because I have to edit this and I already know like I'm yapping a lot and looking at a lot of footage. But yeah, so then y'all saw this in the beginning of the video, so I don't want to talk too much about it. I got these from Etsy's and I got this from Amazon. You just flip it down and then it fumes out scents from here. Cross, because again, I told y'all like I am protected by God anywhere I go. Okay, so now we're gonna move kind of to this glowy part. I know y'all have been looking at for a cute little minute, okay? Got this from Amazon. All through your car is what he has. So when I find the time to do it, right over here on the side of the cars and in the back as well. So it's kind of going to be all throughout the car as well. The air vents are kind of like the newer model cars, like the 2025, 2023s. I don't think they have it like this for the ones down below, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, of course. Everything else is great, but this is one of my cons. Like for any other trim for Honda, this button is usually to make this like the same, like people can have their air exactly how they want. So this side you have your own piece of air, and then this side you can change the temperature of your air however you want. No, in this Honda you cannot do that, unfortunately. I hated that feature so much for my passengers. I just felt like, why wouldn't they add that? Like, it doesn't make any sense. But sadly they did not add it, and I can't do ish about it because I bought the car. So yeah. This is actually the mode button. Usually the mode button will probably be like right here or right here. You just press it or change it, but not in this car. This is where my heated seats would have been. Also a con, guys. I miss my heated seats so much in the future. My future car, I miss my heated seats. But for right now, we have this, and I'm not complaining because, well, I am complaining. Okay, another con about this car. There are a lot of cons, but there are just a lot of pros too. You have to have a USB-C charger to connect to Apple Play. I did not like that at all, y'all. I did not like that. I had to go out and buy a charger just for that purpose. And you also have to have one here too. So you do not have any just lightning cable cords. You have to have a USB-C. So of course, me being me, I bought one of these just to like make it better. Another pro, y'all, would have to be these cup holders. These are universal cup holders, so they hold big, small, little things. I really love that, and I got these cup holders, these coasters from Etsy. These are so cute. They're like literally the cutest things ever. I don't even think I showed y'all yet. I got the floor mats from Amazon. They're kind of grayish, but it's whatever, guys. And you go into here. You go into here, I'm going to look at it in the word. So I have little hooks. I got these from Shein. Okay, boom. So here is one of our little Kirby's that we were talking about. Here's one of my little Kirby's. She's right here by our trash can. I got this trash can from Amazon. I want to say if it wasn't Amazon, it was definitely Shein. It's just a big pink trash can because I noticed that I consume a lot of Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, etc. So we have to have a trash can for this car, okay? Again, always protected by God in this car. So of course that we have a Holy Bible, and I also have this kind of cute little cat. Middle console, I have these. I got these from Shein. Oopsies. It's still kind of weird how they have the cup holders. It's honestly a con for me because one is literally like bigger than the other one. I don't know what little thing you can possibly fit in here. I've tried to fit like so many things in here, and it just doesn't fit. So that honestly angers me a little bit, if I'm being honest. Down here, I also have Hello Kitty mats as well. So that's also what I have down here. Last con about this car before we even finish off about the back. Now let's let the window down together. It stops. I do not like that. I don't know why it stops right here. I read that it was because of how they designed like the car. It couldn't go all the way down. Then design it better. Why does it stop right there? It's like that for the other side, but it's not like that for the front. I feel like this is such like a child safety thing, but it's not. It's generally just how they built the car. Last thing I wanted to show y'all is the key. So for the key, there are many things that it comes with, of course, like your just regular stuff, but this is the push to start car. So I'm going to show y'all exactly what you do. You literally just press the lock button twice. So 1, 2, and then you hold down the circle button, and then bam, she turns on. I don't know if y'all heard that because the mic was on, but she does a type of sound when she turns on, and she'll let you know she's on when the lights come on. So that's a great feature, I feel like, when it's like cold and etc. Y'all, that is literally the car tour y'all have been asking for crazy amount of time. I know it's kind of coming a little late, but life has been lifing. I'm in a college. I'm a college girly. Love the college content, of course. Definitely subscribe, of course. Definitely subscribe. It's the end of this part. I'm gonna see y'all when I get home. I have to pee like so bad. I have to like actually tinkle really bad, guys. I've been recording for like 2 hours and I'm still talking. Let's go. Thank you. Hi my loves, we're back home. I had to get a Honda Civic 2025. These are all the tips and tricks that you need to know. We're gonna have it right here on my list. Okay, so these are about 5 questions I feel like everyone kept asking me in my TikTok comments. They were just like, oh my god, Elena, how'd you do this? How did you do that? I'll tell you right now, okay? Oh, boom. These are all the questions, and then I'm kind of gonna go in order. So the car buying process in entirety, like the details about it, what cars I wanted first, car requirements that I had for the car pros and cons, what did I do for the down payment, like how much, or did I pay in full, which one's better, etc. And finally, how can I buy a 2025 car in 2025? I feel like a lot of people don't know, but I actually got this car when it was 2024. It was December 2024, and I was just so grateful to even walk into the New Year's with a 2025. So that was just a blessing. So first thing, car buying process. But the car buying process was very tedious. It was very smooth at the same time. I started looking about 2 to 1 years ago, looking for cars online when I was 15 and I'm 18 now. So you do the math. Came to like going to the dealerships, going to CarMax and Carvana because that was in the process. And that was going to be my first go to get a used car. But literally, I was just so sold with the 2025. Bam, like, just get it. And I'm so blessed to even say that because, like, that's crazy to me. Like, girl, like, where the fuck did you get it from? Working hard, my business and my job. I will say that the day of the car buying process was probably, like, the most shittiest day ever. Because I was even nervous. Like, the day I honestly bought the car, I was like a little bit nervous just because first of all they did not have the color I wanted, so they had to get my car all the way from Tennessee and drove it all the way down here because I wanted the black interior. They tried to sell me the gray one, which I already saw, and I just wasn't messing with her. And even then, Honda was not my first go. I still don't to this day consider myself a Honda girly, even though I have a Honda. I feel like I just have to get used to my car, but I really wanted a Toyota. At the time, I was being rushed by like multiple parties to like just get a car now because like Trump, tariffs, having a car for next year, etc., etc. It was just like a lot of factors that played into me like buying that car right then and there. It was honestly an impulse buy. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. You can tell in the beginning of the car process video when I showed y'all it, like I literally said I don't want a Honda. I'm not going to Honda. Honda is not even on the list, and it was not. But I got the Honda, and I'm falling in love with my Honda every day. I just didn't want to have to customize it. And honestly, y'all, I'm honestly falling in love with the Kia K5s. Like, I've been looking at them online. I'm just like, ooh, next car, loading. Next car, loading. I don't know. Like, them cute boys cannot take my car. Like, I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of paperwork, though. I will say that. There's a lot of paperwork when it comes to the car buying process. Okay, next question. What cars I wanted first? Kias, then it was Toyotas, Nissans, Jeeps, and I kind of started looking at Lexus, Mini Coupes, and I want to say those were, like, the cars I was really looking at, and I narrowed it down to Toyota, Nissans, and Jeeps. Like I said, Honda wasn't in the running, but, like, we have a Honda. If I could go back, I definitely would get a Toyota just because the price that I paid for my Honda, which was $27,000, that was the starter price, for a Toyota is $28,000. It was only $1,000 more, and I honestly would have been fine with that because that was the car I wanted. But again, like, factors just came to me just being rushed, and that's just not how life works. And I think that's okay because that at the end of the day, that's not what God wanted for me, and I'm just gonna sit back and let him show me like exactly what he has in store for me. Oh yeah. Next question, the car requirements that I had for my car. That goes into the pros and cons list, so we're gonna put that together. Heated seats. I love like the vintage type of look that car had. I don't know what it is, but a vintage look is just so cute. Really just up to tech. A push to start was definitely something that had to be. A push to start needed to be. I just wanted everything to be tech like savvy. Like, I just wanted everything to be technical wise. I wanted a sunroof and a panoramic sunroof at that, but I do not have a sunroof, unfortunately. With the car I have, you won't get those features, and that's something my mom really wasn't looking at when we were at the car dealership. She was mainly looking at like the guts of the car, but I was just looking at how pretty I wanted the car to be at the end of the day, because like I want this car to be pretty. Please do not try to force yourself to do that, because that car payment is gonna hit you, that insurance is gonna hit you. Pay what you believe that you can pay, okay? Please pay what you believe you can pay. That's like the biggest advice I can give you, because I see a lot of people out here buying cars they can't even afford the car insurance for. Make sure that before you buy a car, you look up the car insurance for that car, because I was going to buy a Nissan. That was my top car around the time when it came down to the day of me buying the car. The Nissan was the car I was going to go to, even over the Toyota. The Nissan was the car I was going to go to, guys. But the insurance for Nissans, when it came to any Nissan, was like $658. I was like, monthly? Who's paying that much monthly for a God-given car? Boom. So now we're going to the last two questions. Did I do a down payment or did I pay in full? I personally did a down payment. I wanted to do in full, but my mom was like, okay, but this would be good for you to build credit, this and that, with a down payment, because I really had an option to do down payment or pay in full. It was up to me, but I just felt like it was better to pay in full. But my mom talked me into having a car payment, which I'm not mad at, because my car payment is only $203. So if it was something I knew I couldn't afford, she knows like I'm not doing that. The down payment, like I said, my down payment was $203. That's how much I pay for car insurance. And then the down payment that I put on, I personally recommend that if you have a down payment, if you want a good car, if you want a 2025 car, I want to be realistic with you. You really, depending on what brand, you have to put down at least like $20K to get that type of car payment I have. If you don't, I recommend $10K to be the lowest. And $8K if you really just are in that part of life. $8K really is the lowest, but $10K is where I feel like you should be, because again, you don't want your car payment to be so much every month to the point where you cannot pay for that. Like, it's no point of the car if you can't pay for the car payment and the insurance. I always say that, please. I always recommend paying in full. I always recommend paying in full. Okay, last and final question. You guys have been asking me, how can I buy a 2025 car in 2025? Okay, so again, I bought this car in 2024, so the economy is shaky right now. It's looking way different. It was asked now, but now that Trump is officially president, I'm gonna give you the best advice I can, okay? Say side hustles mean everything. Saving means everything. Budgeting means everything, okay? Praying to God, believing in the higher power means everything, okay? Those are my top advices I can give to you, and I'm gonna break it down a little bit, okay? God, you have to have that foundational faith. You need that, because number one, I wouldn't be nowhere in life without God, but he literally handed me this purchase, because I don't even know how I got here, but I got here, and that's by the grace of God. Like, sometimes I sit back and I'm just like, whoa, like, Elena, like, you got a car. And he knows that I've been praying for a car since 15, y'all. And here I am. God, that's my first tip, okay? Second tip, savings and budgeting and just side hustles. I have 2 side hustles. I have YouTube, of course, number 1, and I'm not monetized on here yet, but I have made it to like the recommended sub. So hopefully with this video, you guys will do your big one, and I can finally get monetized to be able to put that into my passive income. But I also run my own business, zoneout.z. Okay, definitely go check it out. Link in the description box everywhere. It wasn't the main source of where I got all the money from, but I will say that it did contribute to a good amount of it, because I do make good sales from there. So definitely go check it out. Of course, new stuff is coming literally in the next 2 months or 1. Can't release the date yet, but it's coming very soon, and I'm so excited. So do have like Amazon affiliate program. I'm trying to get in a TikTok program. So I have like different side hustles, and I'm thinking about doing digital marketing just to go on top of that. Now, if you have a 9-to-5 job, I personally cannot speak on that, because around this time I did not have a 9-to-5 job. I quit my 9-to-5 job because I had to go to college. It's basically all just saving, side hustles, and God that really led me to this point. So for 9-to-5, I started a little bit of saving for it, and it kind of just went a little bit left. I personally had a job that paid $15 an hour, so I can't really speak for anyone that gets paid a little bit less, but you can kind of get a grasp of what I'm trying to say, because it kind of follows for everyone. Free paycheck, which was every 2 weeks, I made roughly around $300 to $400, sometimes $500 if I worked overtime, but that's because I didn't work too many hours because I was still in school and I had to maintain that. I put at least $85 to $100 each paycheck into saving. That's just because I was capable enough to do that, because I had to, of course, worry about transportation, how I was going to get to my work, how to get home, food, any extracurriculum, clothes. I had to put all of that into my savings and budgeting trackers. So that's when the savings and budgeting comes in. I personally use the app called Notion. I live by Notion like so much, y'all. Notion is your girl when it comes to academics, YouTube, saving, budgeting, the whole 6 and 9, okay? Notion, if you want to sponsor your girl, you know what to do. Get that little email in the description box below. I love y'all. I've literally been talking about Notion since the beginning of this channel. If you scroll down, Notion has been here. So please, if you want an organization app to do savings, Notion. So when you get into Notion, though, here's what you need to do. Search up a cute little video on YouTube. how to make a savings tracker in Notion. Take one of those videos, get to working. If you don't feel like doing all that work, that's okay. I understand, because it took me at least about 4 hours, 3 hours on a good day to do the tracker that I use now. If you can't do that, that's fine. You can always buy ones. I see a lot of people that advertise theirs on TikTok. I actually bought an all-day calendar planning on TikTok, and I love her because I wasn't going to do all that work for that planner. For the budgeting one, I did the exact same thing. And again, there are templates that you can just pay for on TikTok or any other social medias. So that's basically the whole thing of how I saved. And again, a good amount of the money came from me saving. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't think I'm gonna put it in this video, but I did make a car emergency kit. It's gonna be in TikTok form because I generally just don't feel like putting it in this video. Finished it today, so I'm gonna take a picture of that, and then of course I'm putting it next to me somewhere. I do have way more like accessories coming. Like, I'm literally buying some as we speak. Okay, so definitely stay along the journey. Follow my TikTok, my Instagram, my Finsta, and of course my business page for all of the scoops, because that is where I'm at. Check the create post section, y'all, on YouTube. I literally like post there so often, and none of you guys like look. Sometimes you guys do look, but like that's where I give y'all the details on YouTube if you only follow me on YouTube. But if you don't look over here, I can't really do much. So like literally like right here, I posted this, I want to say, like, it says 13 days ago, only 2 people responded. And then, like, I literally be posting stuff. And I posted about the car video and just, like, everything I was going to do for it. So, like, if you need updates, please come to the post section on the page, okay? But yeah, I'm so blessed. I'm so thankful. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, God. And thank you for you guys, okay? Because, like, come on. Like, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you love it here. I also do a lot of other content. So please like, comment, and subscribe because your girl is trying to get paid. So I love y'all so much. And I'm going to see y'all in the next video, which is hopefully like a college video because I want to get back to, like, my original content and stuff. So yeah, bye, my loves.